Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last Kingdom Season 2, Episode 4. I'm confined at home. Are you really surprised by that? I'm confined at home since days now because here in France we are confined at home. Each morning I'm making a video for you about one activity that you can do at your home and also, I don't know, to give you a reason to smile, to give you updates about me and what I'm doing during my day. It's like that, you know, you have to stay at your home for your own safety but also for the other one's safety because maybe you have the COVID and you don't know it because you don't have any symptoms. So by not going outside you are protecting yourself but you are also protecting the other people. You have to stay at your home. It doesn't mean that you can't do anything. You can do a lot of things by staying at your home. You can write, you can draw, you can read, you can watch movies and TV shows, you can cook, you can sleep, you can do sports, you can call your parents and all of your family, you can organize aperitifs, you know, with your friends by videos. You can do a lot of stuff. That's it. You're gonna be alright. You just have to be safe at your home and to stay also well and kind with each other. That's really helping also to be in a positive mood. About The Last Kingdom. I'm glad to be back with The Last Kingdom. You know that I was already loving the show because it's an historic show and I love that kind of show, and really because they are focusing on the facts, they are really paying attention to that more than to the characters, in my opinion. And I love shows which are able to do the two of those things, you know that. If you are watching other shows with me, you know that I love shows which can do good stories and good development for their characters. And I loved the season 1 more because of the story and because of the fact that they were talking about, you know. I was learning stuff during the first season and I love that. But I love this second season because it's more also about the characters, the development of the characters. Two characters in particular, Uthred and Hild. And you know that during the first season I had some issues with Uthred, who was a little annoying in my opinion. He was impulsive and he had a strong ego and he was not respectful and he was acting he was not humble, and that was really bothering me. But during this second season I saw a difference with that. It began with him respecting the face of other people, playing the game even if he's not believing into their god. He was respecting that, and that was such a change, you know, with season 1. And after that, of course, what happened to him, the fact that he was a slave, that he was, I was gonna say tortured, that was a kind of torture, what they did to him. He was hurt, he lost a leg. That was painful to watch, and I'm sure painful to live for him, for his character. And it's gonna change him. I think that it's gonna change him for good and he's gonna learn from that. And the fact that he's brave and the fact that he had such an ego, I think that it also protected him, you know, to not go crazy, and that was helping him. But I think that we're gonna see another Uthred now, and I cannot wait to see that, to see how it impacted him, how much it impacted him, because it was painful to watch. And I saw myself being protective with him. I saw myself, you know, I wanted to punch those guys, to kill them with him, to protect him, and that was unexpected coming from me because of my feelings about this character. But I said since the beginning that he's an interesting character because of his story, because of his place into the show. But I think that he's beginning to be also a character that I can love, you know. If he's changing and if he's more humble because of what happened to him, maybe I can really love him. For now, I'm giving him a second chance, you know? I'm really open to give him a second chance. I want that because he's the main character of this show, so I want to love him. But during the first season, he didn't give me a lot of things, you know, to like him. During this season 2, it's much better. So yes, I cannot wait to see what is gonna happen to him and also to Hild. They are making also a development for her character. You know, when she killed that man because she thought that she had to know how to kill a man and all of that, I think that her development during this season at least is gonna be really interesting to follow, and her relationship with Uthred also can be interesting. I'm not shipping them and I don't want them to be together. Really, I don't want that to happen. She's a nun, and it's not because I want her to stay a nun, it's because of the fact that I don't want her to change and to be just a love interest for him. I want her to be a real character for herself. You know that I love strong women, and you know that I love women who are not just a love interest for a male character. So I want her to stay like that and to have her own development, and I love the fact that they are doing that for now, for this season. I want that to stay, you know, her having a development and her not being a love interest, being herself and being interesting because of herself, you know. We'll see. Alfred, we saw a little about Alfred during this season, but not enough for me because I loved his character during the first season, so I hope that we're gonna see more about him, and I'm intrigued by his daughter. I was disturbed during the first episode because of her age, you know, because of the age of the actress, and I was like, how old is she? And one of you told me on the comments that in fact they were using the same actress for that age and another age that we're gonna have during the season, and that's why I could be disturbed by that, but in fact we had a time jump between seasons, but not a big one. I cannot wait to see when we're gonna have this time jump and what her role is gonna be, because I think that her role is gonna be important. If they did that for her, it means that she's gonna be important for the story, so I want to see that. And also, Uthred's sister, I'm worried about her since the first episode of the season 1, and we saw her during this season 2. She's not really feeling well, you know, she's living with wolves. She's married to Sven, and at the beginning I think that he hurt her a lot, he raped her, he did bad things to her, and now she's living with wolves and she's doing sorcery or stuff like that. That was weird, you know, that moment with her, and I think that she can go crazy if she's not already crazy. And they are still not focusing on saving her. I know that they had a lot of stuff to do before that they had their own issues to resolve, but guys, please, she's waiting since a long time now, that poor girl. Go find her, go save her, and go be there for her and comfort her, because right now she needs a big hug, you know. We'll see if it's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna watch the episode. You're used to that, you can click on the reaction part, which is on the description, and then come back here to hear my review. You know that I have some issues with YouTube with this show because of the owners of the show and because they don't want people to make reaction videos about their show. Even if I'm respecting the rules, you know, the fair use rules of a show with less than 8 minutes of it, with less than 8 seconds of a scene and stuff like that, they really don't want any video about them, so that's why I'm making my reaction video like that. Come back to hear my review, maybe I'm gonna have interesting thoughts, you never know. Let's go for this episode. That was a good episode. I'm surprised that it was the episode 4, you know, of the season 2. Like, I thought that everything that happened during this episode, them killing Sven and killing Kjartan, them finding their sister, them winning, and you know, Ragnar having a land and Uthred choosing to come back to Wessex, him being married with Gisela, and all of that. I thought that it was gonna happen during the season, not just like that in one episode, and we're gonna have another story during the second half of the season. I think that we're gonna have a time jump during this season between this episode 4 and the episode 5. I'm thinking about a time jump with Uthred, you know, being married with Gisela, being happy with her, Tyra getting well, and stuff like that. And then the second half of the season is gonna be about Uthred getting back Bedamberg, I still don't know how to pronounce it. But yes, that surprised me that all of this happened just in one episode. Them killing Kjartan and Sven, they saved Tyra, they made peace with Uthred. We had all of that during just one episode. That's surprising me, but in a good way, because it means that we're gonna have another thing, you know, another narrative arc for the second half of the season, and I think that it's gonna be about Uthred taking back his land, so why not? But yes, I'm still surprised about that. Uthred changed a lot. We saw that a lot during this episode. He's still impulsive, he's still doing stuff, you know, because of his character, but he also changed because he can regret things that he can do. He can choose diplomacy and not revenge, not just killing people. He's ready to help everyone. He's not saying stuff that he's doing just for bragging, you know, like he didn't say to Ragnar that he made that promise to Uthred because of him. He respected everyone during this episode. Yes, it changed a lot, and I love this new Uthred. I love him. Ragnar and Brida, I love them so much. I am so happy that they are both still alive and well. That's great. We had stuff about Il during this episode, and that was great. Also, you know, I said during my intro that her and Uthred are really the characters during this season that we're gonna focus on, you know, to have developments for them, and that's a good idea to have her for doing that, and that was great. Ethelwald also surprised me during this episode. He grew up, you know, he was the voice of Alfred, and he did that well, you know, he was loyal to him, and I don't know, it surprised me. We are used to have him as the funny character, you know, the one who is not really clever, who is doing stuff like that, and no, it surprised me also during this episode in a good way. I really thought that they were gonna lose, you know, that battle, because I think that I was focused on the fact that it was the episode 4, and I was like, no, they can't win already, that's not possible. So I'm still processing, yes, that everything happened in fact during this episode. Maybe Gisela can be pregnant already and they're gonna have a child, and that's why they're gonna stay without getting back his land already. I don't know. Tyra, what can happen to her now? She's gonna get better, you know, she's gonna be alright, but what life can she have after all of that pain that she suffered? What can she do with her life now? Where her place can be into Wessex, you know, what can she do? I have trouble to imagine that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now because I'm gonna watch another episode. It's gonna be in another day for you and in just some minutes for me. So it's all for you for today and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.